It is Monday, and I'm driving to work, as usual. I feel like I got a little bit of a late start today, and it wasn't even that late because I'm a little late. I started off my morning by hitting snooze 4 times, and it's only 5 minutes in between each snooze, so I knew what I was doing, but it still kind of like got me off on the wrong foot, because usually when my alarm goes off on Mondays, I just get up, but I was just so tired today. I was like, I'll just wait. So anyway, I waited, and then I had to like scramble to make breakfast and get ready in time, which, whatever, it's fine, because I'm on my way now. It is 8:40, which is a little later than I would have liked to have left, but anyway, headed to work. Morning shift. It's gonna be a good time. I think part of the reason I'm so tired is because I stayed up way too late reading a book last night, which I haven't done that kind of thing in a really long time. I've actually been reading a lot more lately, and I think it is because I work at the library now and I see books all the time, and I'm like, oh, that looks good. But I've been reading a ton, which I'm not at the point of, or like at the level where I was in high school when I always had a book with me and was just always reading. But I am reading a lot more, and I am happy about that, because it's just like, it's a good thing to do. I need to read more. I need to like expand my mind and not just like look at Tumblr and YouTube all the time. But anyway, the book I read was, like, might as well do a book review. The book I read was This Star Won't Go Out, which was the Esther Earl, like, biography, I guess, it basically was. It was really unique in that it was a collection of her journal entries and blog posts and some transcriptions of YouTube videos she did, as well as letters that she wrote to her family, and also little, I guess, I don't know what the word is, but little parts written from people who knew her. It was just really good. It was really sad. I mean, you know how that book's gonna end. You just know what will have to happen. But it was good, and it was just really neat to see how this one person just really affected so many other people. I guess because sometimes you don't think about that. You don't think, especially if you're just a person somewhere, or just a kid even, it's like, oh, you know, what does it matter? How many people can I really help? How many people can I really inspire? But just reading that and seeing how many people she inspired just through living her life, which was very challenging. It would have been such a, I mean, I can't even imagine. But it was just really good. I mean, yeah, it was good. I started it on Friday when I was subbing, and I read like half of it then, and I read the second half last night. So I read it pretty fast, but it read really easily, and it was very neat to read. It did kind of bring up some memories from undergrad, and all the stuff that happened with my friend from the Piccolo section, and what he and his family went through. Like, it really, I was very strongly reminded of that. They actually seemed, Esther and he seemed like very similar people, like great personalities, very warm and bright, a light to anyone who met them. Anyway, I brought that coffee with me because I didn't have time to drink it at my house. And it is like, I should have warmed it up in the microwave before I left, because it is just about the coolest temperature I would drink it before it starts getting gross, and it's kind of getting close to that. So, I mean, I love iced coffee, and I like hot coffee, but like lukewarm in between coffee, don't like that. So it's kind of gross. But anyway, yeah, that's what's been going on. The book was good. Highly recommend. It's an easy read. It's a fun, quick read. I mean, not fun. It is sad. It is pretty sad just knowing what will happen, but I enjoyed it. trying to make myself read more biographies and read more about real people instead of fiction all the time. Not that there's anything wrong with fiction, just expand myself. I'm also returning, because I'm taking that one back today, and then I'm also returning this book called Spark Joy, which was like an offshoot of the book, I don't remember what the title is, but it's by, it's that KonMari method of cleaning your home. And I read the first one, most of the first one. I didn't even finish it before I returned it. And I started this one, and this one was just kind of more like a visual guide for how to follow her cleaning method, or tidying method, I suppose. And yeah, it was interesting, but I don't know, I didn't finish it. I feel like I don't know, I've gained some ideas of like how I could go about cleaning my own home. I don't know if I would follow her method to a T, because it did seem a little, not extreme, but just like a little too much for me. And maybe it is a cultural thing because the author is Japanese, but anyway, it did give me some ideas for how to do better maybe at cleaning and tidying up at home, so that's a plus, I guess. And then I'm returning a book, little, like, very thin, skinny graphic novel book thing that was like, I think it was called Scenes from an Impending Marriage or something like that. But it was just this little book of little short comic strips that a man did when he and his wife were getting ready to get married, about like all the little things they had to deal with getting ready for the wedding. And I checked it out because I thought it would be relatable, and it was, even though we haven't gone through like any of the things, like the big things yet that were described in the book, but it was still cute. And I mean, it was really short, so that was just like a quick 10-minute read, but it was fun to read, and it was just like giving me things to think about. I think it would be fun to do a little set of like little short 4-panel comic things about just John's and my life together, and with the cats and everything. I think it would be cute and it would be fun, and I know I could do it. I just have to come up with a consistent character style, but I don't know, just something to do. I have all these ideas that I think, oh, that would be fun, but then I don't really ever do them, it seems like. Although I thought that this vlog thing would be fun, and look at this, I'm still doing that, so I guess I can stick with it sometimes. Anyway, I am basically at work, so I'm gonna go, and I will check back in later this afternoon.
I don't know.
There's a cat scratching. Anyway, I just got home a little while ago. I went over after work to Mom and Dad's house, and we finished up some of those book trees. And like I said, I just got home, and now I'm gonna go work out. Like, I don't really want to, but I know I need to, and if I don't, I'll just sit here and like watch YouTube or play on my computer, and at least if I go work out, I can be doing something while I'm watching YouTube, or, you know, reading on my computer or on my phone, whatever. So I'm about to get dressed and go do that. Probably just be a short one, because I have a flute lesson at 4:30 and it's already 3, so I need to kind of, I don't want to take too long wearing it out because I want to rinse off when I get back. So yeah. Other than that, not a lot going on. Just life. Alright, so I was supposed to have a flute lesson, but I'm at the church and my student is not here, or her dad's not here either. His office is dark, which is where we normally do it, so I don't know. I went to the student ministry building and looked around. It was all locked up, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I texted her mom, and I think I'll wait a little bit and then maybe leave if I don't hear anything, but I don't know. I thought we were having a lesson today. It's Monday, 4:30. That's when we normally do it, so I don't know. Just wait out here by my car, I guess, for now. It's really nice outside, so that's a good thing, but it's just like, what am I gonna do? I can't just hang around here all afternoon. I've got to go to band practice. So I don't know. It is really nice. I kind of just want to go walking, but I need to be ready. John, I'm vlogging. I can talk for a second. Anyway. Okay, do that in a second. I'll, because I want to watch that if it's good or not. Anyway, I just got home from band a minute ago, and now I am about to make a turkey burger for dinner and have a salad with it. I'm waiting for the broiler to preheat again because I'm trying it again, even though last time it got super smoky in here. And John's making a face about that. But anyway, that's what's going on. I think we're gonna watch some YouTube together for a little while, because that's what we do. So yeah.